Okay, today we are back in the Chiron cave and we have a bit of a special treat that relates to people who are born between the 15th of January and the 1st of May 1985. Normally what happens, you will have the Pluto, square Pluto, before you have the Neptune, square Neptune. But for this group, they will take place at the same time. Both of them are financial planets, so there can be changes around money, there can be changes around power, creativity, and all sorts of things. The Pluto square can bring change around motivation, and I know several people who have moved geographically during the Neptune square. Part of you will be feeling like you're drifting in a fog on a ship and the radar has stopped working, no sense of direction. At the same time, you also have engine problems or issues. You have to go down and muck around, with a wrench in your engine because you have that Pluto, square Pluto. Realize that everybody of the same age group is going to go through this, so you're not kind of being singled out with any of these transits. People born at the beginning of this period will already have had 2 of the Neptune squares. People born in the middle will have 3 Pluto squares starting in March 2026, and they will have 3 Neptune squares ending in March 2027. People born at the beginning of this period have already had 2 of the Neptune squares starting in June of 2025, and they will have 3 Pluto squares, and the last Neptune square will be in January 2027. People born towards the end of this period have already had 2 of the Pluto squares starting in March of 2025. They will have 5 Pluto squares all up, and the last Neptune square is in March 2027. Meanwhile, there will be a series of 9 positive transits by Uranus to Neptune, Pluto and Chiron during this exercise, even though for the late group, the Uranus transit to Chiron will come later, starting in June 2027 and going to March 2028. So Uranus conjunct Chiron can bring change, fame and technology to the career. It can be a really invigorating transit. Pluto trine Chiron are fabulous transits. You really bring in power to your whole existence, basically. The way that you make money, the way that you relate, your charisma, your relationships. Remember, Chiron is not about wounding. There can be certain transits to Chiron that makes people think that it is about wounding, but Chiron itself is not about wounding, even though 96% of astrologers believe that to be the case. So look forward to these transits and get in touch if you need any help.